It is a truth, universally acknowledged, that a single man and possessor of a good fortune must be in want of a wife.
So Jane and Elizabeth went to the ball. There they found men who were handsome and tall. When Jane saw Bingley, she got all tingly. They danced the night away, but Liz was in disarray. What? Darcy snubbed Liz like she was a piece of chiz. He told her that she wasn't pretty enough to tempt him. Meanwhile, Jane was invited to Bingley's house, where things began to go south. Jane got sick, but Liz has that probiotic. When Elizabeth arrived, Darcy noticed her kind eyes. Darcy starts to like Liz a lot. Now that's what I call a change in plot. Jane and Bingley get even closer, and Darcy stops acting like a poser. Then Lizzie meets the nice Mr. Wickham. He seems to be just the perfect man. Full of manners, a soldier boy with swag. She's thinking men might not be that bad. But Lizzie finds out he and Darcy got history. And soon Wick reveals the mystery. Turns out they got mad beef. Wickham says Darcy left him on the streets. Daddy issues and mad jealousy. Elizabeth listens to him zealously. But the one thing that's got her fixated is another reason for Darcy to be hated. Knock, knock, oh no, guess who's there? Mr. Creepy Collins comes from out of nowhere. He's next in line for the house's inheritance. Looking for a Bennett gal to get in his pants. Too bad he's creepy as Mrs. Bennett's like, nah man, you out of luck. Jane's been spoken for, but look who's free. Lizzie here is single and almost as pretty. Lizzie's like, heck no, nah fam, screw you. You kidding? I ain't never gonna marry you. Even if you were the last man on this earth. Forget your societal right of birth. Mama Bennett finds out and she's enraged. Then Liz's home dog gets engaged. Colin's third pick's the best she can get. She's old and ugly, making her parents sweat. But at least Mama Bennett still has Jane. She's posting all over town screaming her name. Everywhere she goes she's making a scene. And her actions just don't go unseen. And Daddy Bennett's laziness doesn't impress Liddy and Kitty, the skinks do even less. And Mary's just stiff and way too weird, and it goes just as Lizzie feared. Darcy's like, whoa girl, your family's whack. Don't worry Bingley, bro, I got your back. He convinces Bing that Jane ain't feeling it, so they make like a banana and then split. He and the Bingleys all moved to London. Let me tell you now, Jane was stunned, man. Dang son, she fell into depression, kept down by this female oppression. Then later on, Mr. Darcy decides, despite her toot and nasty pride, maybe Lizzie's good enough to be his bride. After all, she has eyes. But then Darcy goes ahead to reveal he is the one that did steal. Finger from Miss Bennet, Jane, causing her endless tears and pain. He told her the reason for his misdeed was cause of her family's impropriety. This made Lizzie very displeased, cause now Jane lost her main squeeze. But then Liz and Darcy get to chatting. They take a nice walk through his mansion, and Liz is thinking he seems different, more pleasant than and less insolent. My homeboy Darcy's really pissed with a dude named Wickham. Let me just tell you the gist. Wickham is a dirty. He surely won't be missed. Cause Wick tried to get with Darcy's sister, wrecked her heart just like a twister. Turned out he was only in it for her money. Darcy stopped him like, heck no, honey. Then Lizzie hears terrible news. Skank Lydia's run off with, guess who? None other than Wickham the Wicked.
somebody nobody could have predicted. Everybody's freaking out cause the fam's name will be ruined. No doubt, the men are trying to find her cause she can't be caught with that burnout.
Lydia went missing, rumor had it she'd been kissing on cute General Wickham. Made Lizzie sickum. Whole family searched, it was an embarrassment. And then Lydia returned by the little help of a friend. Darcy's like, hey Lizzie, if you ain't busy, I kind of want you to move into my hissy. I've loved you from afar, even though I thought you were ugly at first. Now I'm in love with you. Someone called me curse. Last time you said no, so I agreed to take it slow. But now I'm going to ask you again. I hope you changed your mind. Please be mine. Lizzie said yes, and off the two went. First to Mr. Bennet to get his permission. He was shocked. Lizzie wasn't dissing, cause she hated Mr. Darcy. Or so he thought. But now she loved the man? What was the plan? Lizzie explained all Darcy had done, and that Mr. Bennet should accept him as a son. Mr. Bennet agreed he would not intercede, and the two could live now happily. Darcy loved him most ardently.
Let me tell you now how things all went down. We got Lydia and Wickham straight cheating us all. They bait and plead, trying to get money from y'all. Georgina and Lizzie, tight as can be. They're pretty much sisters, how lovely indeed. We got Jane and Lizzie living the rich life now. They're happy as can be, just like Mama B. Our home dog Darcy and his new babe Liz set out to live as Mr. and Mrs. They got with Jane, who ain't living in vain. She'd be sitting with Bingley and smitten as a kitten. And that's all that was written.